Alright, hello everyone. I'm going to be starting out tonight with the WZ121FT here. Thank you very much for purchasing this a little earlier, Labobo. This is going to be my first match in this. Let me get a couple personal reserves going here. This is a new premium tank. Chinese tank destroyer that was released at least on the NA server a few days ago here. See how we doing it. Again, this is my first match in it, but more or less it's pretty mobile. It's got a pretty decent gun on it. It does lack, compared to other tier 8 TDs, a little bit of pen, but the standard shell is 248 still for penetration, which is perfectly fine for a tier 8. And then 310 for the heat, or yeah, heat shell. I was like, maybe it's APCR, but I think all the Chinese TDs have heat, at least at the higher tiers. Hello, Andrew, Poser, and everyone else though. Nice to see you guys. Yeah, the armor on this, I would say it's definitely not something you want to rely on, unless it's something lower tier hitting you, but it does look like it's a pretty good TD, especially for a premium tank, but we'll see how I'm able to do in this at least setup here. Hello, Uber, nice to see you. Thanks for tipping Levi a biscuit here. Hey, we have a rare Ryan sighting as well. She's over there putting grades in, or she's trying to, but oh, how did I can oh well, there we go. Chalk that up to me not playing this before. I thought I had a little bit more left and right gun traverse, but nope, did not. Let's just whack him for 450 damage though. Alright. Let's say the left and right movement, I thought it was a little bit better in this. Not that it's just something I have to get used to. I'm not used to tank destroyers, honestly, with limited left and right traverse. Problem here. Let's see if I was going to say, let's see if the heat shell can go through that, but I was doubtful being able to get through that there. Alright. This guy's pushing up now. And the IS-6 moved up a little pinch. Right. Oof. That was a little loud in my head. Alright, there we go. Let's just get him out there. I was not expecting an arty shell right there because he hadn't shot at our little area yet. But the DPM on this is pretty damn good. I didn't compare it against all other tier 8 TDs, but I compared it against most of the ones that are considered pretty good, and it beat all of them out by a little bit. So the DPM on this thing looks pretty damn good for a tier 8 tank destroyer. Hello, Gary, Redneck Canadian, and Valpovic. Nice to see you guys. And if I missed anybody else, hello. I should move here, but I'm gonna stick it. I'm gonna stick it out. Like, the accuracy on this is actually pretty decent, considering, you know, for most Chinese TDs, you're gonna struggle a little bit with accuracy, but the base value I believe is 0.37, I think, maybe 0.35, I forget specifically, but it actually equates to a pretty a pretty good accuracy value once you have 100% crew in it and maybe some equipment. It turns out pretty good. It's one of those tanks where on paper it doesn't look that accurate, but when you actually start shooting it, it fires pretty well. Some of these shots are a little iffy with me because I'm shooting at tanks like half behind hills and stuff like that. I definitely screwed up a few shots here. It's just having to worry about moving the gun left and right kind of screwed me up for the first couple minutes. Got a little bit better handle on it now. But it doesn't really help that I have a fresh. Oh, that was a bad shot on my part. A fresh crew in this to where no Sixth Sense or any other bells and whistles. And I guess I hit the freaking destroyed tank's gun. It looks like. How lucky can this? I was gonna say, how lucky can he get? I'm in trouble now though, because to hit that IS-3 I had to. Yeah, he's just spamming APCR through me. I might be able to get back. I don't think so, though. I had to expose myself, but... Now, Povik, please don't... Oh, never mind. I thought you typed that a few times. Sorry. I did get, use the tank request command, but I do have the PZ4. I thought I saw you type it a few times. But, yeah, if you use the tank request command, it pops on my screen. Otherwise, it might get lost in chat. Which tank would you like for the challenge, Nice Cuppa? Which, just a reminder for everyone, I do stream, tomorrow night, same time, starting at 7. However, I'm also going to be streaming instead of Wednesday. I'll be streaming this Tuesday, the 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. So it's just moving up one day. I had to switch days at work this week, so it'll be Tuesday morning instead of a Wednesday morning stream. But as far as this tank overall, the main downsides you're gonna have. Oh, okay. Thanks. I haven't got one of those yet. I remember now. Thanks for reminding me. Alright, so that's one of my choosing. The pressure. Yeah, the downsides of this, it's really, they're not that major. It's more or less, the left and right movement I didn't take into account, obviously. But you lack a little bit of HP for ping a TD. The penetration being a little bit lower than most other TDs, it's not that bad. 248 for your standard shell, and 310 of course is, oh god, I'm struggling at typing here, is not that shabby. Especially, since it's a premium, you can throw quite a bit of heat out of it if you wanted to, and just screw people over. But top 4 damage, and again, this is my first match in it. I'll probably pop in it again here soon. But just looking at the base stats of it, it has 3,200 damage per minute, which, compare that, compare it to the UDES here, 2,400 DPM for that, and another tier 8 that has an autoloader though. Another tier 8 TD. I gotta scroll all the way down to my American ones here. It's like the prototype 2800 T28. It even has more DPM than a T28 prototype. But yeah, the frontal armor, it's 120 millimeters thick, but it's pretty well angled, so you can bounce some stuff off of it. It's just, you saw the Yag Tiger 8.8. He swapped over to APCR. He could pen it, but his standard round couldn't. Alright, so... yes, it is. I'm gonna hop into, before I do the challenge, Nice Cuppa, I'm gonna hop into the STG here just to get one more battle in before I hop into that. But Nice Cuppa purchased the Ultimate Challenge, so I'm gonna be able to pick a tank, and it's gonna be pretty hard for me to reach the damage total. But hello, bud, are you up already? Gotta remember to tip Levi here. You want your biscuit? He's been waiting for this moment. Thank you very much for tipping Levi. But yeah, it's got very good view range, honestly, for TD. The base value I think is 380, highest of any tier 8 tank destroyer, at least at first glance when I glanced at them. Got pretty decent camouflage values. Nothing like top of the class, but they're still pretty good. Hello, dude from Russia. And hello, Kevin. Yeah, I'm still kind of thinking about what tank, honestly, I want to play. He's back there, Levi, sniffing the drawers, because he has a few toys shoved in there again. They're not new ones, but they're repurposed ones. Don't know if I would bring that TD up here, like this Scrublet's doing, but we are a little bit outnumbered here. And we got a 140, of course. I knew he was still back there. EU artillery. Gonna wait for him to... Yeah, I can't hit that hatch with any certainty. I'm actually going to go somewhere else. I used optics, rammer, and ventilation. The only other thing I was kind of on the fence about was the aiming time. It's not too long if you have a full crew in it, but it does start out in like 2.9 seconds, I think, which is, you know, it's borderline where you should start using a gun laying drive. So, you know, I could say drop the vents for that until you get some crew perks, but I decided to go with the vents just because the difference it's not that major between the two if you're kind of on the fence. I'd rather have a little bit more DPM and other things too that the vents give you. Hello, Deckert, nice to see you. I don't know why I'm going to fight a tortoise, but just I knew I couldn't really push on the hill. Didn't want to go up the 7 line by myself, but I didn't expect a tortoise here, to say the least. At least we should be able to. If I can suck this tortoise in, that would be awesome, but yeah, of course I'm a dummy and I push out right in front of him. Hello, Matthew. Yes and no. Honestly, we're pretty lucky. There's the Hurricane Maria coming up, but it's getting pushed just before it would hit the US on the East Coast, so by a cold front, so we're lucky there. But that the chance of hurricanes doesn't really go down until basically the end of October, so we still have a ways to go, which this match has been pretty lame, to say the least. I've not really done anything outside of 12 assist damage. If we win, I'm completely fine with winning, but I don't think I want to... Screw it. I don't think we're gonna lose this if I get off the cap, so. I just want to get a little bit of damage. Oh my god. I don't even know if I'm gonna get a shot's worth of damage in here. About to find out. He's getting torn. Nope, nope, not there. Stop running. I was banking on him stopping. Yay, I got a shot. Well, the M48's actually getting it's getting another remodel work, specifically the hull, and come the next patch. It's switching from the M48A1 to the M48A5, which the new turret resembles the closest. But not exactly a good match here, but we got a win nonetheless. So, alright, so let me switch overlay really quickly here to green, and nice couple purchased an ultimate challenge here. So essentially I get to pick the tank that I play, and I've got to reach 3 times the HP total in that tank specifically. So alright, I could, you know, cop out and pick a tank that it's easy to get in, say like an E25, but I'm not gonna do that. Let's see what really like my new Chinese light here. This is gonna be a risky pick. I'm gonna do it in this nice cuppa. So he purchased, you know, ultimate challenge here. I get to pick the tank. If I don't reach 3 times the HP total in damage, assist, and block combined, he wins back, what is it? 3 times the, or no, double the purchase price, I think. But it's pretty expensive, so you get 15,000 Levi biscuits back. Yeah, it's double. Honestly, it hasn't been purchased or no, maybe it has been purchased before. It was probably me purchasing it just to test it out though. Alright, there we go. Which, for those of you doing personal missions, you might want to take a peek, which this is a terrible map for this, oh god. You might want to take a peek at thedailybounce.net. There's personal missions getting changed, a lot of them getting easier, some of them getting a little bit harder for the secondary conditions, specifically mission number 15 for like the T-55A and Object 260. A lot of them are getting changed, specifically light tank number 7 that a lot of people hate. That's getting a pretty big rework. You're no longer going to have to, for example, in the T-55A, spot, say, 3 SPGs and get 3, basically a hit on all 3 of them. It's going to drop down to like 1, 2, stuff like that, so it's going to be a little bit easier. Get lots of damage for me, team. I'm spotting. Take a hit there and scoot here. I don't really like War Thunder, Mateus. I recently popped back into it to give it a little shot, but I don't think it's... Oh lord. The accuracy is killing me so far here. I don't think it's all that fun. It's not a bad game for people that like realistic, but I don't think that really translates to the most enjoyable experience for a lot of matches. Come on, you know you want to pop back for me. Or not. Guess that works too. Yeah, I was waiting for them. Frickin' merry-go-round. Oh my god, the challenge is getting to me. I tracked him. He probably has a repair kit ready though. I'm gonna use my repair kit on the track. Holy shit, my team's running away. This is not good. If this 215B, yep, he's still coming. Come on, guys. We can't lose too much sight of him. Oh god. Think I lost it here. I shouldn't have done that. Whew. Somehow I just bounced the Streb 103B. It bounced off of my turret. So the tier 10 Chinese light, which I'm gonna catch up on chat in a minute here. Tier 10 Chinese light has actual turret armor compared to other light tanks. You can bounce quite a bit off of it. It's a 200mm stick where it counts. You know, it's not immune in any way, but it's definitely better than what you expect for a light tank. Basically treat it as a Russian medium, more or less, the turret values. Which I'm definitely not gonna get to the... Oh, is he gonna fire? Oh, he's waiting for me. Where are you going? Whoops, I forgot all about my ammo rack. I'm like, why can't I shoot? Are you kidding me? I'd say I had a heat there, but congratulations, Nice Couple, on winning. I really got screwed over by the map choice here, but I shouldn't have picked the light. I was thinking of going with something that, like basically a heavy that would work on any map that I get on, but decided to go with something risky and did not pay out for me. But congrats. So you won that. Let me dole them out before I forget. Alright, so let me catch up here. Alright, so the IS-3, I will say I'm probably not going to take any more tank requests now, just looking at the amount that I have, and I'm a little bit loopy here too. I'm pretty exhausted from work. Alright, so that's going to be it for tank requests, but got a Master Bad second class, but yeah, damage and everything, I pretty much sucked and missed a ton of shots there. But congrats, Nice Cuppa, on winning. Let's see. I'll add the STB one on as well for the last one here. But, well, I thought about doing the T110E3, but honestly, if I do that every single time, not to say I would win every single one of them, but I probably would have a pretty easy time, not to sound full of myself. You know, I want it to be something to where I kind of can pick different things, and not just, you know, play the easy ones. Alright, so we have a VK 3001D request here. Yeah, I went into work at 4 AM this morning, and we probably, I would say number wise, had maybe top 5 busiest breakfasts of the year at the end of September. Yeah, it was not very fun. Everything went pretty well for the most part, but it was just, it's still too busy. It's a good thing now. No, I know. Like the challenges, you know, I enjoy them. And I'm glad you guys enjoy them too. Which, hello, Super Cat. Um, yeah, it's just something to where, specifically that one, you know, I want it to be, I'll pretty much pick anything. Sometimes you might get something a little bit lower tier. It might not just be like a tier 10, but win or lose, yeah, it's definitely a risk for both sides, so. Yes. I was very fortunate for someone to purchase that for me. Alright, T67. But I'm not taking any more tank requests though, guys. Please keep that in mind. I have quite a bit of them here, and I'm also going to be mixing in a few grinds here or there. So, at least for tonight's stream, I won't be able to take any other requests. I do stream tomorrow though, same time as far as the start, 7 p.m. And instead of Wednesday, I'll be streaming Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Which hopefully, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it this week, but Streamlabs has some new stuff out I can add to my stream. It might be a little bit interesting to where I can do a few different things, but he's actually not looking at me. Ooh, there's a PZ something there. But yeah, I'll have to work on that maybe another week from now. It's just this week I only have one day off, which is Tuesday. I don't have Tuesday and Wednesday like I typically do, so I'm just a little bit messed up here. Ooh, he just T67, thanks for shooting me. You had literally no shot on that KV-1. Like, none whatsoever. About reload it, but I got him with the last shot there. Our KV-3 is doing what a KV-3 should, and he's just plowing into him here. I'm actually angled wrong, but I should, yeah. Do I think the grill, he can hit me here, but I think he actually will. Okay, he ran away. That's gonna do in there KV-3. I should be able to get, let's say, one more shot, but he didn't turn to me, so I'm gonna try to set him on fire. Use that little pole. Oh, I know, the T67, it's not even just the tank, it's the fact that Wargaming, you know, they need to rebalance the thing just a pinch. But, yeah. It's mainly the people that play the T67s and exploit it that irks me. I really like this tank though. This, and I would say my favorite medium now, around mid tiers, I would say 5 to 7, the VK3002D. This is the one before that, but it's just, outside of just a little bit lack of penetration, it's, you can't complain about it. I'm gonna bank on him not hitting me. But the 3001D is just, you know, it's slightly down tier version of that. Whoopsie daisy, running into a pole. Distracted driving. The next patch, if I had to guess, I forget, there is a general timeline of it. I think it's slated for the second-ish week of October to come out. So, say anywhere which not really the second, between the second and third week. So anywhere from October, say 12th, I think, to like the 17th, if I'm remembering this right. Right. All I gotta do is look at a tank and it blows up. I like that. Pretty decent match though. Over 2,000 damage. I don't know if I'm gonna be top, but I'm gonna be top 3 in damage. The ants are happy? Yes they are, Doug. Well, I would say just one ant, even though I actually got a first class. I thought this was going to be an ace. But pretty good match. Yep, top 2 damage. I thought the KV3 was going to be top, but the Ag Panther beat him out. But I like this and the one tank after it. They are very fun to play. Alright, so Levi has a pick. Levi is going to pick the VK4502B here. Honestly, this time of year though, like we're all, you know, we're happy to be busy. The parties start dying down. Like in the past week, I think they've all been at night. You know, weddings, of course, or at least late mid-afternoon, and probably did 4 or 5 weddings in the past about week. Maybe say like 8 or 9 days. It's a lot. To where, you know, it's nice being busy. It's just everyone's kind of like, ugh. Hello, Fix-It Man. The Super Conqueror, I think it's going to be a very nice tank. I think a lot of people are going to like it. It'll probably be, like, I would say the favorite tank of a lot of players. I think the best thing to wrap it up quickly in few words as possible is a easier to play T110E5. I think they'll both be pretty comparative and competitive against one another, but the Super Conqueror will be a little bit easier to not take as much damage, because the E5, you know, you have that cupola that can get damage now, but yeah. I have no idea, Panzer, about marks, to be honest. I don't really even pay attention to them. I guess I had to say something, but I forget. Oh, my mind is strictly held up by coffee right now. It's just I woke up at 3 this morning to go in at 4. Waking up at 3 tomorrow, not going until 5, but I gotta walk Levi since Ryan will be heading out to school early. I don't think you're going to want to sit there for too long, Object. You're going to try to flank me, which is not going to work out very well for you. I can even E75 over here, but even with APCR, dude, you're not going to pen me. I don't know how well that's going to work out for you, Object 416. Oh, sorry, John. I'll add that in after this. Thanks for reminding me. Which thing? No. I was gonna say that was something else. Thought someone just subbed. Hello, Dingo. Don't face me. We have an E75 on the enemy team, camping in the back, shooting APCR. Like, really? Really? You should be playing like an E50 instead. Hey, I just heard a noise, but nothing's showing up. I think it froze. Thanks for whoever did something. I heard a little jingle. I think my screen on the left. The hamster died that was running it. Picking off tank by tank here. Which that's what I want to say. Thank you very much. It's still a new thing for the people that are sponsored so far. We're one away right now to getting another custom emoji. I have, I think, 3 or 4 of them made up right now. Currently, I only can upload 1, but it's based off I think it... Okay, I guess took damage. It's not a linear. That guy's name is Michael Bay Explosions. It changes between sub counts, but hopefully I can upload the second one here sometime soon here. I know the E75 went away there. I was gonna push through the center, but it doesn't make sense with, granted he just moved, with this guy and both of them sitting there. Grigsby sent a tip. Thank you very much, Grigsby, for the tip. I just gotta, after the battle here, I gotta fix my screen. I know exactly what's going on here with it. I'm glad I could get a decent match in the VK for you. I was trying to sneak a little shot in there. But yeah, for anyone that doesn't know what a sponsor is, more or less something new-ish that YouTube put out. I shouldn't have done that. I knew that was a stupid idea, and as John preemptively did, not that he probably meant to do that, but and I'm dead. Hopefully that does not cost us. But oh, I knew I was gonna get shot in the side there. There we go. Which, thank you, a really, really long name for the sub. Tier 8, what's the better choice? I would say the... Are you talking about the premium Indian Panzer, the Mutts? I would say that would be better than the Jag Tiger 8.8. Granted, at some point they are looking to deal with preferential premium tanks now and rebalancing them, maybe removing the preferential, but I would still go with the Indian Panzer slash Mutts, if you mean the Mutts there. But yeah, at least my team's gonna get a win here. But what I was about to say though, for those of you who might not know what they just released it several streams ago here. They're called sponsors. Essentially, it's much like Twitch subscriptions, to where it's a monthly, I think $5 or something. But with it, you can see next to Lobobo. I'm gonna keep tweaking it. It's really hard for me to work with small images. Kind of learning as I go in Photoshop with very small images. You get a custom badge and also access to custom emojis, which as more people sponsor, I'm able to upload more of them. There's also other stuff like there is technically I could turn on. I don't think I'll ever do it though. I can make chat sponsor only for a short amount of time. That way, say if you're like streamer doing something special or something, they could just do it for sponsors only. I don't think I'm ever gonna do that though. But down the road, Fussbot, right now I have it set up to where Of course, moderators, you guys get paid in Levi biscuits. You get double the amount. But sponsors right now get 4 times. It's 4 or 5 times the amount of Levi biscuits for the watch time. Sometimes I put camouflage on the tanks that looks stands out, looks awkward. I like it. But down the road, I might create some new. I can't right now make it sponsor only. Unfortunately, he needs to add it in for the chatbot. Make some funny little special commands. It sounds like something my dad would do to Labobo with rum. Alright. Sturm Tiger is never going to get added into Mortal Tank's PC. I can almost guarantee that. And if for whatever reason they do, it's probably only going to be for a limited like April Fool's thing. Can't say too much about Blitz or console though. They'll probably add it in, honestly. Concerned about being, I don't really have a spotter out here, so I don't know if anyone's on the right. I'm just kind of thinking around. I spotted an arty. See if I can actually hit him here. Awesome. Again, I don't think they'll ever add it. They had it modeled, they tested it, but they kind of came to the conclusion that it would be impossible to balance, which I completely agree. Thanks for stopping by, Nice Cuppa. We'll see you again in a little bit, maybe, if you make it back in time. Sad face. I didn't think he can hit my hole, to be honest, and of course he could. But I kind of mentioned it a couple streams ago. Ryan, she had a few cork boards laying around. I want to make something. I saw someone else do it, which is pretty cool. Put up basically the names of the sponsors on a little board in here. Maybe I'll make one for challenges too, for people that beat me in challenges. But starting to get a little bit more time here to where I'm going to be able to do some new different things with the stream. This close to having a little bit more time and a few more days off from work each week. Gonna back up enough. Ran away. Didn't really get much damage so far here. Up to 4 kills though. Never would have thought this match I'd have 4 kills at 1500 damage and a T30. Take a little bit of a poke out here. Just, oop, he's about to spot me. Ooh, I aim low there. That was all on me. That would have been my 5th kill. Yep, I should have got that, but I basically aimed right below him. Thankfully the shell actually hit him, but we're actually at our base. Ooh, do I think that they can... I'm actually not sure here. Decisions. I'm going back to base. I should be able to help with the T-28 Proto, leaving this way. Maybe. Hopefully. Holy shit, artillery. Does not look like our artillery is here. That's not good at all. Come on, guys. You need to dive in there. Oh, thank God. They just reset the... Already finally took a shot at him. We're still not out of the woods, though. But it's actually a very hard cap to reset unless you have people in the right spots. Hello, Rich. Nice to see you. But with 3 on, there's not enough time, and like our PZ4 needs to get on there. Never mind. He got the comment, and we got this now. Just with 3 on the cap, there's a very small margin of error to where you can definitely screw it up and lose everything if you're not careful. There was my... I should have winged it, but I was trying to go for Top Gun, but I don't care. Oh, I thought you meant... Yeah, you wrote the premium YAG 8.8. So you mean the Panther Met 8.8? Which one would I prefer? I know they rebalanced the 8.8 recently, the premium. Let me... Is it in the tech tree? Because I actually don't own that. The last I saw... Yes, okay. Indian Panzer, there you are. So if you're asking about these 2 tanks, I just gotta add a couple things on here. Whoops, don't want to add all them on. To bring them in line with each other. You know, they're pretty much similar together, but I would say, even though that this has a little bit more DPM, accuracy, a little bit lower pen, not the hugest thing, but I would say I'd go with the Indian Panzer, mainly because the gun depression, that will play a little bit of a role. Plus, it's faster. The Indian Panzer view range is kind of a wash too. I would say the Indian Panzer is a little bit better than the Panther 8.8. Alright, so my next tank up here, the Rudy. Jeffrey, my best guess is sometime in October. I don't really know for sure though. Sorry, John Biang Chow, I do not have the FV 4005 Stage 2, unfortunately. Last stream I played it, if you look at my most recent video, I played it a few times there because that was on the test server, but I don't actually have it on my live account. Which, I did find the... If anyone's updated their name on YouTube and they wanted to sync with the fussbot, when you go on the website, you might not see your actual username if you've changed it. If you type that exclamation point update username, it'll update your name on fussbot for anyone that switched their name before, since you started watching. No problem, Grigsby. But yeah, I would say the gun depression wins out. But, you know, it's not to say that the Panther 8.8's bad, it's just, I would say, with how both of those tanks play, because it's not like you are a medium that's a little bit lower, like a Russian tank to the ground, and you're kind of zip around, stuff like that. You're more of like a mid to long range tank. The mobility, a little bit more penetration, and gun depression beats out the better accuracy. Trying to get him to fire, but he didn't bite. So, let's see. I'm getting... Why am I itchy? Don't think I'm gonna get spotted on my right. And I did. This I gotta be careful because tier 8 match, but my team is dropping like flies. And screw you, Oni. Trying to bring us back a little bit closer. Not exactly working. Alright, he's actually stock, it looks like. Oh god. This is gonna work out not that well. Alright. Yeah. I couldn't even pen him, but they just pushed right on me, of course. We didn't have any tanks left. I don't even know where... I don't know how you die that quickly. To be honest. Like, the Borsig's complaining about camouflage. Yeah. I don't know how my team died that fast. No problem, John. Alright, so next up here is a grind. I'm actually going to hop back into the VK4502B, because that's actually my tank that's next up here. I'm down to 36,000 experience. I'm just still a little bit perplexed that my team died that quickly. Which I have another, maybe after this battle here. I've run them a couple times before, where I put up, it's called Bet on Fussbot, but it puts up a question, and you guys can basically bet on what answer you think is correct. Basically, give you a preview of the question. It's how many toys does Levi have? It's not an exact number I put up between, you know, it goes from, say, like 40 to 50, or no, 40 to 45, stuff like that. So it's not exact, it's within 5. Yeah, like 40 to 50, 50 to, I forget the options, what are over here? I forget what I typed. Okay, I put 40 to 45, 50 to 55, 30 to 35, 25 to 30. There we go. I'm gonna say I was gonna put one up there as like 100, but that wouldn't be believable. Hello, Armas, nice to see you. But Ryan was nice enough to wash some, and that way he probably still knows what they look like, but he'll be like, why the hell are you in the frickin' drawer? 4 to 5,000 toys. Honestly, I would not be surprised. He has a lot of them. I shot the ground. I didn't even take out that little wall. But I'm actually really concerned here because they have 2 T95s that, grant we have 3, but they're gonna be somewhere over in this area. Thank you, Artie. Thank you so much. We lost that flank. Not to say I'm conceding defeat already, but it's looking like my team does not want to push anywhere, which is, yeah, on an open map like this too, that it just almost never works. Like, we've lost the 2 line. Our Artie's gonna die here very soon. Yeah, the only chance that we have here is if these IS-7s don't die as they push into the frickin' tons of enemies, but... Thank you, Strev 103B. We don't have a ton of time here to make our push, but fortunately the enemy screwed up their 1-line push. Honestly, they lost that. Alright, maybe I shouldn't have been so down on my team, but the enemy kind of had that area, but it looks like they they just couldn't make that last little push. Probably should have waited to use this. Usually I like usually I like heavy tanks the most, just because, you know, random battles, different maps, stuff like that, and teams, they're typically the tank that you can not guarantee, but it fits on the most maps. It's not like you get popped into a light tank on Paris in a challenge and you're kind of at loss. But I would say I like almost every single type of tank though. Thanks for challenging me, John, into Object 140. I'm gonna try. There we go. This hey, I'm not angled right, but there we go. We got the Grill 15 here. I'm trying to spot these guys because we have a few people, for whatever reason, way back here. That was, yeah, to already finish me off, but the Grill 15 bounced off of me, and then he loaded up heat. So basically that turns my entire front into a weak spot. I should have factored that in, but oh well. A little bit. But I knew what I was doing picking that tank, so. Alright, so I'm gonna do the Object 140 challenge here, just so don't forget about it. So I've got to do, what is it, 2 times the HP total, I believe. I don't consider this to have armor. Just trying to... Alright, so with... I'm about to put up the bet here too. So, let's see you, Graham. Have a nice night. Alright, so with this bet here, basically you type !bet space, and then you either have to type 1, 2, 3, or 4 for the 4 different options. Space again, and how many Levi biscuits you want to bet. You can do up to 2,500, but you have to have that amount to be able to bet, so make sure you actually have the amount that you're betting. You little bud. But the question is, how many toys does Levi have? Is it 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 40 to 45, 50 to 55? So you type exclamation point bet, space 1 to 4 based off of what you're going to pick, and then space again with how much you want to bet, up to 2,500. As Levi's sitting back here whining at me. But we have a challenge here in the Object 140. So I've got to reach, what is it, 3,800, I believe, damage. Yes. Damage, assist, and blocked all together. Thank you. You get Levi biscuits just for watching. To answer that, you can type exclamation point. If you don't know how many you have, just type that and it will let you know how much you have. You either get them from watching, sponsoring, tipping, winning challenges and stuff, and giveaways. I was a little bit fast there. A little bit early, I should say. But make sure you gotta put in an amount that you're betting as well. Which, when the time runs out for this and it says the bet's closed, I will pick the right answer after the battle here. I've got to set the answer manually. So I'm actually kind of disappointed here. We had this RHM spotting, and he kind of gave up spotting the center there, which, holy crap. Oh my god, we're about to get freaking bum rushed here, essentially. And there's a T92, but I'm banking on him not aiming this way before my track can get fixed. Yeah, the light was spotting, and then he sat in, I guess, where a bush was, but he sat in a spot that wasn't spotting where they were at, so it actually wasn't helping us. So he got good spots initially, but not where we could actually hit him. Just, if you can pull back 430 or even push forward a little bit more, we gotcha. This. He's going back to go down in this little road now. Yep, that's exactly where he's going. Let's say I don't have too many options. I don't want to push out to where the 430 is, because adding another tank there isn't going to solve anything. If I push up where I'm at, that would be a very poor decision. For a challenge, though, this is not exactly helping me, though. Just sitting here waiting. Like, they might seem easy at times, gathering everything up since it includes blocked, but unless you're like consistently outputting something, or say blocking damage, what have you, it's actually a pretty hard value to reach. Alright, so the bet's closed. I'll set the winner. Or, whew, I just lost all my HP here. Awesome. Oh god, the Sheridan. He can finish me off here too. Yep, he is heat loaded. Why wouldn't he? Thank you for killing him, but you won the challenge. Congratulations. Oh my god. Congratulations, John, on winning. Yeah. That's what I get for sitting in one spot for too long. But I couldn't go anywhere. If I pulled back, I would have gotten shot anyway. But that's what happens when you get stuck in a spot. So, alright. Hello, Dean. Nice to see you. But as far as the correct option here, Levi has exactly 42 toys. So it's kind of funny, nobody picked that, as far as what I could see there. So you guys all lose. Sorry, guys. I'm actually kind of surprised nobody picked that one. So Levi just stole all of your biscuits, but thanks for playing, guys. I actually wasn't. I could see people picking 4 and stuff like that, but I didn't know if anyone chose that one. But yeah, he has exactly 42 as of today, toys at his disposal. I'll try to come up with another little bet question for tomorrow, hopefully. Yes, you did win the challenge. Which, see you, Gary. Have a good one. Hello, Gus. Nice to see you. Alright, so we got the FE215B. Levi finally taking a nap. This is not exactly the map I was hoping for when I popped into this tank. It's just that A, it's a brawling map, but B, most of the brawling spots require you to have a little bit of gun depression and or armor. I'm gonna try out over this side, but we'll see. For whatever reason, I've been like sneezing and I'm all stuffy since getting home. Oh, what it is. Usually I don't really get bad allergies, but I guess something's messing with me here. No. Too close. Alright, so we lost 2 people right off the bat. That's always a good sign. I'm drinking a little bit of coffee. Honestly, it's mostly milk, but it's really the only thing keeping me awake right now. I've been up since 3 a.m. I didn't see what he posted. Okay. If you want to Uber, basically the next patch you're gonna keep the FE215B. You're gonna get the Super Conqueror. This tank will accept any. It basically turns into a tier 10 premium tank that doesn't earn extra credits or crew experience, but you can put any crew into. If you sell it though, you'll never be able to purchase it back. But yeah, if you really want to sell it, you can go for it. Which, yeah, please don't spam like gibberish. Which they're capping out. This is not good. I got a little bit distracted here. It doesn't help though. I really want to itch my nose. Time to switch into APCR mode in this thing and just wreck things. I get why a lot of people don't like this tank though. Third person view to kind of find if I have a shot, but I'm shooting at the... yeah, I'm a little off. Oh, I know, you really don't like this tank. I don't blame you though. You know, it's definitely not a tank for everybody. Really? I bounced off the side of a T110E5. I am honestly shocked. I am missing left and right here now. Oopsie daisy. Not that I didn't really shoot very well these past couple ones. Let's just keep you right there. I hit his upper glacis. Here we go. No, okay. That's all good. Hello, Matt BVA. It really depends. Like, I would say definitely if you're going up the line, you should probably get this tank because you're never going to be able to get it again. It's just... the reason they're replacing this, A, it's fictional. The true tank is the FV183B. Or FV215B183. Because this tank, you know, the 183 is the actual version of the tank. The 120 with this turret is fictional. But they're replacing it because, you know, it doesn't play like any tank in front of it. And it's just, you know, it can be good. It's just, it doesn't fight well on hilly terrain. It doesn't take shots very well unless you have something to hide your hull behind and just face your turret towards. You can bounce a lot then. But the gun on it is really good. And accuracy, stuff like that. It's just managing to exploit that is another thing. So it's definitely, you know, very map dependent. But for a lot of people, like even myself, if you get on a map and, you know, you need to, say, be a heavy tank and you can't just kind of sit at mid-range, long-range and pew-pew people with your sniping gun, then, you know, it's definitely not that good of a tank in that role. Hello, Mojo. Basically, at this point, they're looking at they're basically removing the 183. I think it's a very dumb idea if they basically do the same thing they're doing with the other tier 10 switches here and they make the 183 unobtainable to anybody. I'm hoping they move the 183 just over to the the 4005 line and make it dual tier 10s. I don't think they're going to do that, unfortunately, but just because the 183 is, you know, an actual design tank, and, you know, it's at this point it's kind of iconic for the game, and for them to remove it, you know, there's a lot of videos, and yeah, a lot of people know the FE 183 because it was the first like big derp gun at tier 10. It was just kind of see it stupid removed, and new people and people who might not have gotten it in time can't get to it. But basically they're replacing that with, like, people have already coined it, the Super Tortoise. Essentially it's a tortoise. It has a pinch better armor, and it removes the top cupola weak spots essentially. However, it gains, you know, much better. The Tortoise's gun is awesome. This gun is basically a supercharged version of that. So it's a low alpha but high, basically super high DPM, laser accurate gun at tier 10. The penetration isn't overwhelming, but the DPM just shreds through anything in front of it. And it's a little bit more mobile as well. But there are plans to replace the 183 with that in that tech tree. I would say at this point, you don't have to rush for that. It's not going to be, it's definitely not the next patch. I would say it won't even be the one after that. It'll be sometime next year, I feel like. Thank you very much, Labobo, for the tip. Which, yeah, sorry Gus, the request list is full, but yes, the IS-3 is up there. I'm gonna take a little bit of a leap of faith here. So I'd say I'm not too concerned about capping. I don't think I'll be able to cap, so... might as well go Derpa Chaffee. Why not? I can miss him at all? Miss him completely. Say I'd like to pen him with heat, but I'll give it a shot here if I can. Nope, I'm just gonna miss right through his turret again. Okay, there's a chance that I can pen him here. There we go, there's a nice chunk of HP. Just he's not angling his turret towards me or anything. And now he is. Very nice. Don't have my repair kit, so I gotta be a little bit careful here. I don't want to get stuck to where I can't shoot back at him, which he's throwing APCR for some reason. His standard round can pen me pretty much everywhere outside of just my mantlet. That was a dumb shot. Can I time out Fussbot? Sorry. I know the Fussbot does spam a bit, but it helps keep me from, you know, having to answer some certain questions for anyone just tuning in. Oh Lord. I'm not gonna use my repair kit here. he's bouncing with APCR off of me. I feel a little bad there. Come on. Ah, crap. I shouldn't even use that. Hi. I think Ryan's come to play a match.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aptly timed out. Alright, so Mastery Badge First Class. That actually reminds me I need to add in 2 of them here. Forgot earlier. Pretty decent match though. 1300 damage. Don't see too many A43s rolling around. He had a nice match there. But I'm gonna hop into, or I'm just gonna finish the requests before doing some grinds again, since these requests were made quite some time ago. M48 patent here. And then IS-3 and STB-1. I know quite a few of you guys have. So we have, I think exactly from this date, 3 weeks until, maybe not till, you know, that comes back in the shop, but until our schedules actually start getting somewhat sane. I won't actually have to get up at 3 a.m. to walk Levi. I won't be running around like a crazy person either. Same with her, she won't be doing basically 6 a.m. to midnight, so it'll be nice. But I'm hoping, trying to jumpstart my brain into thinking up some interesting things to buy in the shop too. Sad face. Couldn't have given him that much to shoot at. Ah, hit the ground, come on. It's just, my E50, he needs help. And of course I get RD'd. Here we go, we should be able to fit. Oh god, come on. We got like 3 people here that can hit him. There we go. I just need to wait a second. Be good to go behind this guy now. It's just their RD is probably aiming this way again. But the M48 is actually, I think I mentioned a little earlier, it's getting another change the next patch. The hull's getting a little bit of a rework. And it's actually, I think it's a net buff. The armor gets switched around a little bit, I believe. It's not just a visual change. But most importantly, I believe it gets a little bit shorter, the M48. So it's going to be a little bit less of a gigantic target for people to hit. I was trying to honestly track him by ramming. Honestly though, this is the most, I would say, unbalanced tier 10 medium currently. But I think I said last stream, it's basically, this might be a stupid decision here. It's basically the closest thing I would say to a main battle tank in the game. I kind of hate when people make that comparison between tanks, but this thing has a lot going for it and not a lot against it. This guy's not even pointing my way. Should reload before he gets a chance. But almost every match I've played in this since it got reworked, I've just kind of, oh god, I've just kind of drove straight at the enemy and just, yeah. They've melted. To make it over to this little bump here. Oh god, there's a JPZ 100. I don't know how I didn't die there. Like, literally, I don't know how he did not shoot me. I drove right in front of him. I guess that's just the M48's luck. Yeah, god, there's a Kang Badger. Alright, I'm derping around a little bit too long in front of this guy. Just track him again. Oh, he shot. Awesome. This guy is what I'm worried about. Holy crap. Really? He intentionally shot me there. You are such a dick, dude. Yeah. There's no words. Like that was just, even if he says it's a mistake, which I can't even talk to him now. Like why would you shoot someone like that? Like anyway, pretty decent match, 4,300 damage, 1,700 assists. Oh Lord. Thanks Uber for tipping Levi. A biscuit here again. Gotta love people though. It's like, what do you think I was gonna do? Just roll and stay right in front of both of those tanks when I was one-shottable? You little doggo. Alrighty then. Let's see if I can... That didn't take him long to get up there. But Mastery Badge second class, Pascucci's medal, high caliber, most amount of damage in the match, but you know, this lovely person down here team killed me. Gotta love it. Made a little bit of credits on top of that all. Or on top of it. Gotta love people like that though. What was his name? I didn't even see. His name? Thor the Horrible? That is an appropriate name, yes. He does have that going for him. Oh god. At least we had it one already, but that's... I wanted to get... Because they actually didn't kill their enemy JPZ. I probably would have got at least another 500-600 damage there. I forgot to do the raffle halfway through, Phil. But yeah, I did do a bet. You know, basically you had to pick a right answer, but everyone lost, so yeah, I will do a raffle here. Did it say Up Clan? Fortunately not. That would have been ironic. Hey little bud. Yeah. He's gonna hate me so much tomorrow at 3. Or at 3:30. After I'm woken up. And actually conscious. I've gotta like scoop him out of his bed. Or else he doesn't want to get up that early. He doesn't want to get out of bed, I think, until he can actually, like, see daylight outside. Which, hopefully I'll be able to do that here in a couple weeks, or a few weeks. The reason I went up here is I'm not too interested in trying to plow through basically a ton of guns. I'm hoping that this is the easier flank to push, but it's all going to come down to... What did I even spot that Leo? It's all going to come down to whether or not their T-30 is up here. I figured he was here. I'm just taking a little bit of a gamble. It's probably not going to pay off. Looking at the Tiger 1 stop, KV4 I don't think is going to push. They let this Leo a little bit too far there too. Oh my god, the Leo, if he kills our Artie, I'm gonna be... Which the M46 is honestly close to the M48 as far as being a wee bit too strong. I'm actually gonna load a PCR up against this guy because really? Thunder Snake, why do you have to come up here? Might take a hit by the KV3, but I think it's important for me to get a hit on the M46 to hopefully stop him from pushing into me. Get this KV3. He's actually got the stock turret, the KV3. Just my arty is, I guess he's aiming south. It's just, no, maybe he's aiming north here. Hello Leith, nice to see you. Yeah. Having to walk the dog early is definitely not fun at any time of the morning. He's gonna be able to pop me again, and I most likely am gonna die here. 9 HP. Will I get my track fixed in time? Fraggle City. He's probably gonna load it HE. I would if I was him. I'm actually getting myself in basically a spot where the Ag Tiger 8.8 could hit me, but hopefully our KV4 can get this. I wish we had a doggy door for Levi, but he wouldn't use it. I wouldn't want to have one either, because God forbid, every now and again we have like a skunk. Mainly skunks, but sometimes raccoon dig under our fence to get underneath our shed. Don't want that thing venturing inside. That's completely Levi too. He definitely likes when I feed him and give him his cheese in the morning filled with pills, but when I take him outside, he's like, "Why am I out here?" Congratulations, Victor, on winning the raffle. Whoops. I just killed my teammate. He's probably mad, and rightfully so. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. That's like the worst reflexes in the world. I knew it instantly that I was gonna kill him. I'm sorry, KV4, I can't save you. I've already done enough harm to my team here. At least I got a little bit of cover here. Hello, Kelly. Nice to see you. Oh my god. I don't even... I saw that tiger one pull in front of me. Oh my god. At least he's being a little useful here. Watch out, T-43, I'm locked and loaded. We're up against a bot here. Take that 3 damage. Oh, he finally got him out. That's not good. Kinda lost my marking too. If he is an HE shell, I'm done for. Wait for it, T-43. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Shouldn't be spotted here. I don't think even with optics the Yag Tiger 8.8 can get that view range. Now he's outside my maximum. I should be able to scoot over here, get behind the T-28. Yep, bye. I don't know why you're saying that. They're not gonna push us. I know exactly what I'm doing here. Try to turn around to kill me. We're gonna try to come from this way, but our arty should be able to kill him. Even though, there we go. Awesome. The raffle, this one was 500. The one at the end of the stream, I'm gonna do 1,000. He, I don't think saw me. Pop up right there, and I bounced. Go figure. He can pin me too. And I'm dead. Gotta love it. I bounced off of an ISU 122S. And yet, our Strev S1 is still sitting there. Granted, yeah, at least he got killed. We should have this. If they lose to the Yag Tiger 8.8, this is gonna be pathetic. I can't watch this if they lose, but alright. So STB1's my last tank request. Nobody likes being a Wooloo? Alright, so STB1. Let me hop into the Chinese TD after this as well. Which, thank you very much, Cash Dropper, for the subscription. You know, that guy killed me the match before. It triggered something. You know, it happens. Alright, another tier 10 match, which I have not seen a grand battle in like over a week now. It's kind of depressing, considering they upped the percentage of you being able to see it, and yet nothing. I completely forgot too that ranked battles are going on now, but that shows you how much they interest the, not the average player, but I would say most players. Like, yeah. That didn't even pop in my head that they're going on. Which is thanks getting an HD model rework next patch. A little bit of a nerf to it, as far as it's a little bit easier to hit the upper turret section. I don't know, that might create some bad habits. I tracked him? Oh, he uses repair kit fast. Oh crap. Hey, at least our arty's in a good spot. Thank God. Alright, I need to get over yonder. Hopefully not get TD'd. this is not good. Of course they have frickin' 2 people back here. It's just the STB-1 isn't exactly the most accurate tank. So hitting these shots at long range is a little bit of a challenge, which, oh, so itchy. The one thing I don't like about the STB-1 is the overall accuracy is a little bit hard to deal with sometimes. I think Levi thought he was missing out on some tips. Came sprinting back in here. Alright. I think I'm gonna head this way just to help them. There is a JPZ 100. I think I'll be fine with not having to deal with him now. Just like to get out this WZ-111 5A. Now I've got to worry about our base. I didn't want to have to go back, but nobody is worrying about it here. Nori, not this next patch. It's gonna be sometime coming up. There's no definite ETA on it. Doesn't really seem like anyone's still too worried about the base, which is a little frightening. Gonna take a shot or two here, but hopefully not 3. Go. Got a little bit of HP to spare. That solved that problem. Playing more for my team right now. I don't really have much to show for it, but as long as we win this, I'll be happy. I feel like I say that a lot. Did I want to have to go into our base and ram a frickin' tank and lose all my HP? No. But if it means not having to worry about getting capped out and losing, I'll do it. Awesome. Didn't think he was going to shoot me. I thought he was going to get dealt with, but no. If we lose this, I'm going to be a little bit upset. There's 2 20 HP tanks down there. 1 and an AMX 50B. This should be pretty easy to get these guys. Like, the longer they wait, the easier time they're gonna have to come back. Alright. They definitely have this. Alrighty then. So I got a time for a few more battles here. Let me hop back into this. We won Arctic region. Definitely nothing fishy about that match where I killed somebody. The new Chinese premium TD, which is going to be my second battle in it so far. Thank you very much again for getting this, Labobo. Which my next stream is going to be tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like usual. However, again, I'm not going to be streaming Wednesday morning. It's going to be Tuesday morning instead. I only have 1 day off this week, so I usually have off Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's going to be Tuesday, so I'm streaming Tuesday morning. Fake tank. It's very possible. I have no idea what FT stands for, to be honest, when it comes to Chinese tanks. Let's make this interesting. Could end up probably resulting in my death, but I'm gonna go with it. This thing is fairly mobile, but the main thing I just gotta worry about is the other WZ-111. Or no, that's the standard one there. So he actually has a bigger gun than me. But I have to worry about those two TDs specifically. No chance of him spotting me. He's outside my max V range. Yep. Got him. I was a little bit lucky he pulled into it, but it seemed like he was going to head that way. It was the safer option for him, but unfortunately for him, I went out this side. But I'm actually surprised that more people aren't getting this. Like, I know Chinese TDs, not a ton of people have them, but just purely from like a performance viewpoint, this premium TD is pretty damn good. Oh god, I did not see that Chi-Ri there. And I guess, oh, there's 2 0 damage crits on that guy in a row. Boy is he lucky. Oh my god. This is me screwing up, honestly, as far as aiming. This is not good now. Just I don't have any HP to push out and tank a shot. I'm trying to spot for my team, but already's got me there. That's what I was kind of afraid of, is I didn't get up here fast enough. So with them pushing there, I wasn't able to hit them reliably. Like, I bounced those 2 shots on the Strav M42, which wasting two shots on him with nothing really to show for it, like aside from assist damage, that's what killed me. Because had I hit him with the first one, I would have been able to set up on one of these 2 buildings really safely, and I don't think they would have pushed as hard as they did. But yeah. I know I got Laboboed. Hey, it's fitting. Alright, so yep, unfortunately that didn't work out too well. Let's say, I don't know if I want to do any grinds. Why don't I yeah. Let's say I don't think I'm gonna do the VK 4502B, but why don't I do the E49 here? Well, yeah. Honestly, I don't mind that a lot of them sat back there, because they got a lot of assist damage for me. It was just missing, I think grand total I missed three shots out of it all. It's just, yeah, you can't do that when you're kind of playing out of your tank's element, so. But had Artie not focused on me, I would have still been fine, but their Artie was the one that did most damage to me out of all of them. The Jagdtiger 8.8, it's, you know, it is a preferential tank, so the penetration on a standard round, you know, it's not as bad as it looks, but it's just, it's struggling a little bit right now. It used to be one of the highest net earners for a premium at tier 8, but it's just struggling against premium rounds right now. to where you still see people play them, because it's still pretty fun to play it. It's just it is struggling a little bit against, you know, a lot of the high pen, high alpha tanks that are being released. And you know, it's not necessarily bad, it's just whereas the gun, it's always had low alpha, but it used to kind of be able to make up for it with its DPM because it could soak up some shots with its armor. It's a little bit harder for that to do it, or for that tank to soak up shots now. But Wargaming is looking to rebalance tier 8 premiums with preferential at some point. I would say that's probably next year's agenda, to where if I had to guess what they're going to do with that is they're probably going to up the alpha and the pen a little bit, and of course more HP, stuff like that. But ooh, I'm chasing him a little bit too much here. Really? Why are you gonna be in my spot? It's like, what's the worst that could happen? And I flung my butt out there for him to shoot me. I hope I wake up tomorrow and my nose isn't all stuffy. Try not to kill myself here. Let's see, what gun does he have? He has the derp gun. Please let me go back. Maybe get killed by the T-49, probably. I forgot that their AMX 50 was honestly still there. Artie's probably gonna hit me. Dodge the T-10 somehow I wasn't even aware of. Because we really need those guys, I want to help you, FV4202, but not gonna be good. Oh lord, he missed me somehow. My team is just struggling to take out tanks. We definitely are not going to win this. Yeah, and I got 110 in the back. Our center just got stuck, and all of our other flanks died. So, oh, I don't really. Thanks for the tip, John. B. I don't really like doing climbs like that, though. I don't think they help out all that much. Ugh. Trying not to sneeze here. Okay, I'm gonna hop back into this Chinese TD again. Let me... because this might be the last match depending on how long it runs. Let me do another raffle. Winner gets 1,000 Levi biscuits. There we go. Top tier. Don't let me down. But thank you very much, guys, for the tips tonight. Levi especially appreciates them. And this tank so far, it's been pretty fun. See you, Tig. Yeah, it's just allergies or something is bothering my nose. Hopefully I don't get sick. That would not be good. I think, yep, he's gonna head there, so I'm not gonna head down that flank. I'm gonna test my luck on the far flank. I just need to get a little bit of distance because I'm not gonna be able to get through here without being spotted early. But just another reminder that, you know, I do stream tomorrow night like usual. However, I won't be streaming Wednesday. It's going to be a Tuesday morning stream instead. Hoping this LTTB doesn't become a problem. I'm kind of outpacing my team here. I'll wait until they get a little bit closer to me. But as of right now, it doesn't look like they pushed this side. Alright, we got a T-29. I just don't want to sit here if we're going to lose the rest of the map. Gotta be careful now without my repair kit. Oops. Just brawling in a tank like this without a lot of left and right gun traverse is a little bit difficult sometimes, especially if you don't have a repair kit to save you. Yeah, we're losing a lot of people, so I gotta get this side a little bit freed up if possible. Give does not work. No, sorry. I disabled it, or not disabled it, I just never enabled it, basically. Are you want to do that, Black Prince? And I bounced them. Unsure of this Dicker Max. Oh, this is gonna be... I should have had an HE round load it. Thank God. Yep, he's gonna push up. Now I'm got myself in a little bit of a pickle. Got him out. Just my team is melting. Like literally melting around me. Uni, you got this. Just don't push, dude. Don't do it. And he's pushing. Like, why would you push into frickin' Scorpion Jeeps just sitting there waiting for you? Oh, this LTTB. know if I'm gonna have the HP to get through this, because the armor is decent, but it's not immune to stuff. This is definitely gonna be my last battle though, guys. Congratulations, John B, on winning the raffle. The Scorpion G is gonna kill me. Ooh, I didn't one-shot him. This is not good. The Black Prince, no! Bounce! He got me. Oh. I was banking on the Black Prince bouncing me, but he is a pretty good penetrating gun. But I did 3,885 damage in pretty much brawling situation in this, which, yeah. I'll wait till the end of this battle though. What the hell is this guy doing? They still have a chance to win this. See you, Casper. Thank you, Andrew. Yes, John. Pretty much it's the same thing. Which, Discord's, adding in basically video chat as well. They're rolling it out to, basically, I think 30% of users can use it right now. They're, you know, rolling out basically a bunch of different things, but yeah. You know, people that get up into a spot, you know, once they get up here, they don't realize that staying up there is, it's not a good thing. Once you're spotted there, you're useless. So, but, oh well. Anthony Simmons, you can take a look at my PC specs. I think it's this command. Hopefully. There you go. If you click that link. But I'm just waiting until the end of the battle here. This is my last fight for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night streaming, and then instead of Wednesday, it's gonna be Tuesday. It kind of stinks. I don't think we're gonna win this. It's just, yeah. If only that Black Prince had gotten a couple low rolls on his gun, I would have had it. Even just one. But I should have angled a little bit. I would have had a better chance at blocking a shot. This guy's not completely out of this yet. It's just, yeah. I don't think they're going to be able to... If they kill the... Yeah, our Artie's dead then. Like, if they can kill the Black Princes, they have a shot with the 25, but... Yeah. Still a pretty decent battle in this, but... you can't win them all. Well, yeah, that too, Carl. I was trying to rush it on my flank because I saw the rest of our team just kind of melt it, but... You can do it. Yeah, he missed. See you, John B. I use OBS. I'm just interested to see the outcome as far as the team standings here as well. Ooh. Oh shit, maybe I spoke too soon? No, never mind. Yeah. This guy, no, he didn't do a bad job. He might have played it a little bit too safe, but at least earlier on, but he didn't do bad for his side there. Got a mastery badge second class, high caliber. Yeah. Pretty much between me and the ISU. Yeah. That's... Yeah. We had a lot of people that just died without accomplishing much. But it happens. Oh well. Had a pretty decent match. Good job though to basically their top 3 here. Their Black Princes, specifically this guy here, even though he's number 3, he gave me a run for my money there. But remembering back, I bounced on him once when he had low HP. Had I hit him with an HE round before I killed the T-29 with the HE, that would have been a completely different match there. So, well, good luck on getting the E100 tonight, John. But anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching. I'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'll be back as well Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I won't be streaming Wednesday. I will be working away in the kitchen. But anyway, have a nice night, guys. See you around. Thank you very much for watching, and also the support too. Have a good one.